Happy Sunday tour.
Happy Sunday, Consuela.
I figured I have to start that way or else you don't know what day of the week it is.
That's true. I get very confused.
Oh, I'm so glad it's Sunday. Well, yes and no. It just means I go to work tomorrow, which is like, but there's only at that point 18 days of school left, so I really can't complain.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to wrap the year up and get into some summer travel. I won't be around much of June, so I'm not trying to hurry that off. But yeah, it's gonna be weird to not like stream for weeks in June.
Yeah, you'll be going on a wild expedition.
That's right, a European adventure.
Yeah, I might talk to you offline and see about figuring out if I can if I'm able to launch a stream on your channel.
Oh, you absolutely should. I would love that. People would love that, and maybe that's what you need to get going. Because you have your interviews and such. I mean, yes. Obviously, I want to be a part of that, but if you get that going while I'm not here, I won't be upset about it.
Yeah, the last couple of weeks, obviously, just kind of was not possible, but I was hoping we could get those at least started.
Yeah.
Coming, let's see, not this Wednesday, but the Wednesday after.
Maybe we could get them off the ground before. I mean, like I said, I still got all of May and maybe the first week of June, but it's going to be the last 3 weeks of June. I'm going to be not streaming, but I would love to see you stream on our channel.
Yeah.
I would definitely watch that, and I would encourage everyone to watch that.
We'll have to do some experiments to see how that works out.
Yeah. Like you could even have Mari with you because you've got control over Mari too.
Yeah, true.
So, that'd be interesting, just you and Mari doing whatever. But no, I love that idea. So we'll see. We'll see if that comes to pass.
Sounds good.
But we are back here at the Blanche Oasis to do some more work. I put Mari in her a toy she hadn't played with yet. This is the indoor bounce house, which is actually outside. I could put it inside. I mean, the playroom probably has room for it. But when I was rezzing toys in there, I just put this one outside real quick. So, but
this one's pretty cute.
It is, and it's very high. Like she's making me nervous. I told her to be careful.
Yeah,
she said she would.
Yeah, it was a little tricky getting the thumbnail because
yes, you got it though. You got a good action shot.
I had to time it in a particular way.
Yeah. All right. Well, do you want to give a recap tour? I feel like I do a lot of talking. So, do you want to recap or?
Okay. When we last left off here, we had finished decorating the nursery and the playroom to the extent that we wanted to for now.
Yeah.
And that may
like some additional touches could be put in.
Right, but we always try to get it to at least a state where we're comfortable using it. Yeah, we could live with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we think we got it there pretty well. So today, I was hoping to look at maybe the kitchen and dining area and see what we might want to do with those spaces, and either find stuff that we already have to go in there or go out and get some stuff, and depending on time, get that arranged. But definitely want to, at absolute minimum, walk away from this stream with, at the very least, everything that we need to have that space decorated, picked out.
Yeah.
And if we're good on that, then we want to get that placed down and start working with it.
I know I've picked up some additional furniture. Like I have some family furniture that I put in the ballroom, as you call it, which is what I call more the common room, where it's like, you know, there's some general seating. I know in that room I also wanted to do like a little bit of an office corner, because I might dabble in like in-home daycare at some point.
Hmm.
Um, and I did pick up a bed that's like a family bed, that I was going to res out in one of the other rooms for when we got there. So like it's as we're building things and I see things in my inventory, I just drag them into the spaces that we'll eventually work with. So I think
Right.
folks will see me do a little bit of that. I like your focus on the kitchen and dining room because I really haven't conceptualized what that dining space will look like. And much like you said, the
Yeah.
kitchen came somewhat equipped, but
Yeah, it
we
came
don't.
with the basic cabinets and everything
Yeah.
like that, but I've noticed I noticed there was like some corner spaces that might want to be
Hmm.
like a little breakfast nook
Hmm.
or snack nook or something.
Yeah.
There's things we can do, and of course, decorating the actual countertops,
Yeah.
um, and putting out things that are, because we have a lot of food, but I also try to the extent possible, make it look like it's all kind of the same feel, because there's some food that's really playful, some food that's more cutesy, some food that's more realistic. So um, I try to keep keep the food kind of coherent.
Hmm. Hmm.
um, so we'll have to figure out how we want to go with that too.
Okay. Well,
Hmm. Hmm.
I also, before we go inside, I wanted to touch on that. We may or may not have touched on this on another stream, but I would just want to say it here because it's appropriate. There's an Upseas update coming that is going to
Oh yeah.
incorporate, some of the, I feel like some of the feedback we gave them, they may have gotten it from other people too, as far as helping the bot baby stay in a zone instead of wandering all over the place. Um,
Yes.
so that's an update that's coming. I think it was called, let me look back at it. They were calling it, where's my note? Oh, that's the wrong chat. It was the starting location menu. So
Yeah.
that's something, it's the autoplay starting location. So you can kind of look like you can, something you set down and maybe sit your baby on, and then it
Right. So
keeps a
that's
radius.
that's my understanding, is basically when you have the child have a sit on it, it goes ahead and sets their config and says, hey, there's an autoplay area. You're turning that on for yourself, and also this is the radius of it centered
Mm-hmm.
on this.
Mm-hmm.
And um, that avoids the problem, yeah, of you having
Of me being the
to
set point.
never move and have
Right.
to stand in the
Cannot
middle of the
move my
room.
avatar. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, because I was going to set her to play while we work on things, and it'll be curious to see if she stays. I mean, I could always just put her on one toy and she'll stay there
Right.
playing. Um, but if I have her auto playing, she might wander out here to this toy. And so, but the doors don't open for her anymore. So she's probably safe in the house because we had that one door, the nursery door, that would just auto open when an avatar hit that box. Um,
Right.
so I think she's probably going to be safer now. My concern was that she had ended up in the pool once because she let herself out, and then she got stuck in the
Yes.
pool, and that made me sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's
I didn't like
never
it.
good news.
No. Um. So yeah. So I'll take her out of here. Let me get her menu. Let's see. Stand. Okay. So she's standing. No. Stand up. Here we go. There we go. Okay. She's still kind of bouncing. She's just kind of stuck. What does it say here? What is she saying? Oh, she stopped. And I think I still have her hand. So she'll come with me, yeah.
There
Okay,
you go.
so we're ready to go inside.
Yeah.
And then I could set her, I think I can, well, I can just set her to auto playing. What's this?
Yeah.
So let me stop holding her hand. And then I can set her to
Oh,
playing.
apparently Stacy says my audio is low today.
Oh.
Uh,
Hi, Stacy. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for letting us know. You sounded fine to me, but let me check my stream.
well,
Hey,
yeah,
it's
it's
Kala.
because I can sound fine to you, but if I'm, if your desktop audio on the OBS is low, then
No, I've
I won't
moved
be
you
getting to
up.
them.
I've moved you up a
Okay.
little bit. Your bar's coming over a little bit further than mine. Mine's over
Hmm.
all the way, but I'm also turned away from it. So if I lean in or speak up,
Oh,
but I've turned yours up, so maybe that will help.
okay. Well, you'll have to let me know. Let us know if I'm more audible now, or if I'm too loud, or what
Yeah,
have you.
Stacy, let us know. I turned him up on OBS.
Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, we appreciate that. All right, we're gonna autoplay Mari, and distance. I'm gonna give her 5 meters. Seems too short, so I'm gonna give her a 20-meter radius. And
The radius 5 meters is plenty if she's in the
is
middle
it?
of the room. Yeah.
Well, she's not in the middle of the room currently. So
True.
should I move her? Should I grab her hand and move her more middle of the room?
I would. Yeah.
All right.
Let me give context. So, just the reason that I say that. So let's do a cylinder. We're talking radius. This is a 5 meter radius.
Oh. Okay. Well, 5 sounded small.
I know.
Okay. Point made.
And let's see. Can I even do a 20-meter radius? There we go. That's a 20-meter radius. You have to zoom out.
Oh. Well, I was only going to give her a 10.
Oh. Okay.
Because I knew 20 was going to be too big. 10 is too big then, too.
10 would be here.
All right. So 5 is fine. Okay. I think I already changed it to 5. Maybe I didn't. 5. Okay. So she's set to 5. Wander here. Let's see. Play and follow now. Fine tune.
How you doing, Kala?
Kala. Kala says Stacy just needs more of that tour ASMR. Okay, she didn't find. Let's see. Wander here. Are we playing now? No. See, she's gonna wander around me again. So I can't do wander here. So let's stop.
No cow tipping.
So, like, when I put wander here, so that's the challenge, right? My avatar becomes the anchor.
She can't be set just to wander freely.
Autoplay. Distance. 5 meters. Okay, well, her autoplay, is it on? So wander and play is disabled. Autoplay allows Mari to wander within the set area. Okay. Not play and like wander here, but maybe it is of her set point of where you are standing. So if I move away, does that mean she's going to come with me? Or is she going to play over there?
I don't know. She's got a little icon over her head, and it keeps changing. And she's playing.
All right. She's singing. I love that so much.
She sure is.
And she's la la la. Here I go. That's right. You sing it la la la. That's right. All right. Yeah, so Kala was commenting on the needle and groove, sorry. And yeah, I want to do that. So you have a Sims bumper on. Did you talk some Simlish when I bump into you?
Yep. Oh god.
So yeah, so I want to set up some time to like maybe a regular set at Needle and Groove. That's the, the little hangout you showed me last night. I just thought it was so cool. So,
Yeah.
because I used to DJ at Astral Divinity, and then there must have been a falling out or something. So Mixie is doing something different. I haven't gotten an update yet, but I rather like the idea of spinning over at Needle and Groove because
Yeah,
you
and
just invite friends over and stuff.
it's a smaller, cozy venue, which
Yeah.
is very, very lakeside.
Yes.
You know,
And
feeling.
there's water, and I'm on my
And
fishing
there's a lot
kick.
of water.
So
You are on your fishing kick, yes.
I set up fishing stuff at our parcel earlier today with Birdie, and I have my own buoy, so I could see if I'm doing my set, I can drop the buoy in the water and put something out and attract some folks to come fishing while I play music. So,
Very good.
and Kala said I could, so I have Kala's blessings.
Yes.
Yeah, and we would put that out and have people come join us. And what's cool is I like the vibe. After you showed it to me, and I'd seen it before, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And when your lighting always makes magic happen. And then the sim is beautiful as always, as we've commented many times before.
It is.
And it just made me want to DJ there. Like when you took me in there, I'm like, I must play songs here. I must play music here. And because it's Kala's, right? There's like no pressure because other folks want to be like, do you have a big following? Do you have a big audience? Don't forget to TP all your friends, right? That kind of thing. And so it's kind of nice to just be like low, just chill.
Yeah.
And friends come or don't, it's okay. It doesn't have to be this massive event.
Right.
And
it's much nicer that way.
Yeah, it's just chill. Just come listen to music. Like if I want to do a salsa set, I don't have to worry about being limited on, well, we don't play that kind of music, right? Like I was trying to feel Kala out a little bit last night. I'd be like, what kind of music is okay? Because she kept talking about vinyl, and I'm like, well, I don't play vinyl. I can play songs that used to be on vinyl if that's what you want. But her thing was like, no, it's like whatever you want to play, it's fine, which would be great.
Yeah.
But I think the only rule was like nothing hard. What was it, Callie? You have to remind me. It was like nothing hard or screamy, right? Like it has to fit with the vibe. So I could see like R&B, like chill, none of that like stripper music. Like, that's not the vibe that fits in there. But some of like,
definitely not.
I could do like a trance set because I know you like trance.
I do.
I could do some of the electronic music that I like. I love melodic dubstep. That's like my favorite genre of all. And I've not really ever done a fully melodic dubstep set because it just depends on the venue. Sometimes I don't want that. So I would love to be able to put that together. Latin music, Mama Lala would definitely turn out for that. And then, folks in our community who want to come out and just hang out. No pressure, no agenda, just chilling, So when I walked into that venue after you showed me last night, I'm like, yeah, I got to talk to Cal about this because I want in. And I asked her last night, is there a calendar? She said no, but she messaged me earlier today and I hadn't had a chance to reply. Let's see if I go to my Cala message. Cala, you told me that someone DJs there every night. I didn't realize there was somebody DJing there every night. Every night of the week from 4 to 8. I'm sorry, 6 to 8 p.m. SLT. And that's fine because that's like dinner hour for me. So if I was DJing there, it would probably be on the weekends. And maybe not even every day of the weekend. That's a lot for me. If it's even just, I would probably even just start with once a month. Like it's the beginning of the month. Lala's going to play something over at Needle and Groove. Hey, Suri. Suri is back. Welcome back, Suri.
Hey, Suri.
And Jolene. Jolene's in the chat. Hi, Jolene.
Oh, no, not there.
So I think I may have gotten some of my facts wrong. Cal is saying that there's no not there. Was I mistaken in my chat? I think she might message me. Yeah, she's messaging me.
Maybe somewhere else is the place that has somewhere.
Yeah.
On the regular.
Yeah, so I missed. She's clearing it up for me in my DM. I can see her typing. So, but yeah, that's why I was saying I didn't think there was a regular set there every time.
Mhm.
Oh, gotcha. She's saying at other venues, her friends always have a set from I'm sorry, 6 to 8 at other venues, not Needle and Groove. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Now I see your beams already. So what are we working on? I know I've just been chatting. You're putting in
Well,
some
so
lighting, right? You're already doing some
yeah,
lighting in here.
the main lamp here wasn't really doing light, so I made
Mm-hmm.
it do light. So now
Yeah.
the kitchen is at least got basic illumination.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so
Your bumper is amusing to me. Okay.
yeah, so over here, this could either be like, you know, a breakfast nook, or it could be like a place for doing high chair style feeding.
Yeah, you see, I have a high chair. I just put it off to the side over there. But I think you're
Right.
right. Like this little corner might be nice for a high chair or two, where like
Yeah.
kids seating. But then because this is, I don't mean to like get ahead of us, but this is the dining room,
Hmm.
and so I wasn't sure, would high chairs be in here, or is this all gonna be more tables? I like what you're saying. Like if this corner over here is more casual, like high chair feeding.
Yeah. So I could go either way on that, because uh, you know, if we turn that into more of like a proper dining room, I don't know that it would necessarily be the high chair space, because doing actual high chair feeding, kid table stuff. I mean, we can have the kid table in the dining area, but high chair feeding tends to be a little bit more manual effort and less just kind of hoping the kid manages to shove food in their mouth. uh, so
Yeah, so in the chat, Suri was saying that she was going to watch the heist video and take notes on how to pass.
hmm.
And Kala is saying, is it cheating? And I'm like, no, it's helping. I'm with Suri.
Mhm.
Suri is like, no, I don't think so. I was like, nope, it's for helping. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah. All right, so should I move that high chair over to this corner then? I can. Or do you want me
For
to
now,
leave it?
yeah, for now, let's do that.
Hit it in. And then I want to check on Mari, see where she's at. Hopefully not in the pool.
No, she's
Okay,
not in the pool.
see.
She's in her little she's napping, looks like.
Oh,
In her little hammock.
aw,
Well, not hammock, but uh
yeah. Oh, she's so cute.
yeah.
She's still dressed for Easter because I've been too busy to change her.
She tired herself out
She
from
did
singing.
from all the singing. That's so cute.
Hmm.
All right.
Hmm.
Let's see. I know. Now, what are you doing over there?
Just looking at stuff.
Looking outside? Are you doing outside things?
I'm trying to think what I want this view to be,
Oh, okay.
because that's a very
Important detail.
currently a fairly uninspired view, and I think we can do better.
Well, I do have my lush privacy screen of palms.
You do, I know, and
But
that's
there's not
kind of
much
all we
else
see at the
going
moment.
out there. Not much else going on.
Yeah.
I should also say, if you want to be my neighbor, there is space available. This whole parcel is like, there was somebody there, now they're gone.
Yeah.
So if you want to be our neighbor, there's a lot of parcel over there. Let's see, what's the deal?
Yeah.
Here we go. So it would
Okay.
cost 2,604 lindens per week. It's 9,728 square meters, and you would get 4,453 prims.
But I would recommend shopping on Unity or one
That's
of Kala's
right.
parcels first.
Yep.
Not here.
Well, you could have been somebody could have been our neighbor in Unity, and it's actually Chris Lehman from
Yes, the
botanical,
botanical.
because that
Yes.
parcel was open for the longest time. And I would have done, and I had this conversation with Kala. I would have done one of like either one of my other parcels because I have Moonlit Pathways, which is a mixed age like pagan group that I have on
Hmm.
another surreal estate, and then this parcel, which is again because there's bot babies, child avatars. I had to go for moderate sims. At the time, Unity was adult, so I couldn't do it there, and I was eyeing that parcel so hard, the one right
Mm.
next to the Blanche Retreat, and I would have because it's Kala, but it was the wrong rating, so I had to go somewhere else. And then she told me later she changed the rating. Did you know that? So Unity is now moderate.
Okay,
I did not know that.
that's
But
fine.
Kala is now full. So Unity is fully occupied, and Chris Lehman is our neighbor. So, so now I'm trying to make sure I make the rounds at Unity as well because Chris was actually looking to see us to have like a Blanche sighting. And I'm like, oh,
Oh,
I'm sorry. We hang out in Stratagem. But now, I'll probably see
we can
him.
go, yeah, we can go visit.
Yeah,
Certainly.
because Sigma hangs out in Unity now
He's going to
because
use the parcel to make new content for botanical. I love that.
love that. What do you mean it was only adult for about a month or so, Kala? It's been adult forever, Unity. And then it recently went moderate. It was adult when I was looking at it. So,
I don't remember anyway.
well, no, because you
At
ever
all.
just lived a box in the woods. You didn't even notice what rating the sim was.
Well, I knew it was at least moderate. I knew it wasn't G, and that's all I needed.
Well, I'm going to believe Callus. She is the landlady. But I could have sworn Unity was adult all the time. But it was
We've
adult
lived
when
on
I was
stratagem for the
looking
most
at it.
part.
It was adult when I needed it to be moderate. That's the bottom line for me. Because then I was
Gotcha.
definitely looking. I'm like, there's an empty parcel. I want it. Nope, it's adult.
Gotcha.
Anyway, that's all history. It's all good. Cal and I have discussed it. And now we have
Yeah.
these two separate parcels, which are fine.
Yes.
So, and then while you're decorating, I was thinking, I don't know, I put a new visitor counter in Unity. I don't know if it's going to do the work that I want it to do. The one that we have in SLUHQ no longer exists. Like I went to buy another one. It's no marketplace, no store, no nothing. Because that one, I like the way it operates. So I don't know. I'm going to put it out there to the folks who are watching. If you have like a really good visitor counter, and I don't mean just a sign, I mean one that like says messages, it'll tell you who's visited. I don't want a bot. I just want like a scripted object. I have a different one in Unity and I'm not 100% sure that I like it. So.
Oh, so what? I'm just catch me up. The one you got was no copy then?
Yeah.
Or
yeah. I thought it was copy, so I went to go drag it out of my inventory and it wasn't. So then I went back to my marketplace and it doesn't exist there anymore. So then I went in World and it doesn't exist there either. So the one I have at SLUHQ I like, but that creator doesn't, it's not available anymore. So I went with another one I tried out. I just installed it last night at Unity and it's not the same. So I'm still struggling with a little bit of a greeter. So if people have any tips. Suri says she has a few. They were free scripts back in the day. Yeah, and Tour's a scripter. So he might be able to do something up. But
I can definitely put one together, especially if you have particular things about the one that you like that you want.
Yeah,
because we can replicate that pretty easy.
I would like the one at SLUHQ replicated. That's the one I wanted to use in Unity. The one I have in Unity now doesn't, like I need it to repeat itself and it doesn't. Like once you've already visited, it doesn't say anything to you anymore. And so I need it to do that. So anyway, we can talk more about that, but I want another Edgar. I was going to name the one, because I thought I could just drag him out and replicate him. I wanted to name him Alan. So, but now I used a mish. That's a stump. So they're Stumpy in Unity. That's the greeter.
Gotcha.
But he doesn't do as good a job as Edgar does at
Yeah.
SLUHQ.
Yeah.
So that's on my wish list because I've been doing some more stuff at Unity because now I feel like it's going to be a little bit more active with the fish hunt. I do have an active buoy out over there, so I wanted to kind of track people. And I like when I come in world to Edgar, I can click on him and he can tell me how many people been through because the gab machine is over there. And so I wanted similar for the buoy, the fish hunt buoy.
Yeah. Okay, so I am feeling kind of feeling like we want to split this up. We want to have certainly like a kids table space. We want to have like an adults table space. This is an interesting nook, and I kind of want to just do a little thing here where we do some kind of little like seating, which isn't really, something you would normally see in a dining area, but I kind of just like this kind of nook, and maybe like maybe we do like plants here and here, framing it, sort of thing.
I like that. I like what you're doing. I like when you illustrate with prims. It's like you're drawing it out for me.
Kind of, yeah. All right. So,
That's a good sit
as
for you.
far...
It looks like you're thinking.
Yes, it is.
It matches what you're doing right now.
As far as like a dining table setup,
well, we had that big dining table that we had in the dorm. Was that yours or mine?
Probably mine.
Because it was a very grand dining table, and because it was a big dining room.
It was. That was, and we could certainly do that. It was just kind of a big long boy.
Long boy.
It was a long boy. It was like, that one not quite so tall. I don't think it was,
It's like, how many avatars did I say you can have over here at once? 8?
Yeah.
So much for a party. It's downside.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Hi, Barbie.
I don't remember what that set was called, unfortunately.
Like, you can't put in dining or table? I'm sure it must have hopefully had that in its title.
Well, let's see. Let me see what I can pull up.
I keep too many things in my received. I need to get the things out of there. I don't like to keep a bunch of things in my receive folder, but here I am with 308 things in my receive folder.
Okay, so what's this? Nope, not that one. You? Nope, wasn't you. Wasn't gonna be this one because that's yeah. This. No, but nice to see that one. No. No.
Okay, that was
open. Boop. No. Okay, so it's not based on the word
Table.
dining, I don't think. Let me see what this one is, because this is architect, which I think was a little bit fancier, and I've not unboxed this yet.
Mm.
So what is your deal? You are fancy, but you're not what I'm looking for. Okay. Do I have anything else by you that might be interesting? No. No is the long and short of it. So I'm going to be looking for the word table. All right.
Fun times.
Table. Okay.
Hey, here goes Suri in my chats. Let's see. Are we friends? Are we friends, Suri? Thank you.
Okay, what's this? No, I had that. I read that one already.
That table's not bad then, but that doesn't match.
No, it's not bad, but it does not match. Yeah. Hello. All right. I also got a friend.
Yay. Is your new friend's name Suri?
Yes. This is a pie eating table. That's not correct either. That's not. That's not what I'm looking for. Yes, Suri, I am a scripter.
It's just res, and why can't I see it? Did I res it up high? I don't know where I know it's resed. I don't see it. And I can't area. Oh, there it is. It's off to the side. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's fun. That's not what I wanted, but that's a cute little table. We're just going to leave that out because it's cute. Okay. Craft room. These fetch tables. I want to say that table's yours, but I can't be sure.
The one that we're trying to find?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, it almost certainly is. I just have no clue what it possibly was.
And you're looking for table in your inventory?
Yeah, I'm just looking for the word table. Which, you know. Not the easiest way to find things.
No. See, and had we been wardrobing these things.
I know.
I want to say it was. I'm trying to remember which vlogger does that. I've watched her do it. She'll she'll wardrobe all her decorating stuff. And I saw her doing that one day, and then the next day she's like decorating a space and she's in her wardrobe. Like just pulling things up, and I'm like, man, she's smart.
Yeah, that definitely is a smart way to do things.
Yeah. can always get on the marketplace and start putting in table and see if you have any
Oh,
used
yeah.
tables.
Yeah.
Because it was a fancy dining table from
It
a
was.
few
It was a
years
very nice
ago.
one.
Because it was a previous build we had out in Stratagem.
Yeah.
Table. And if I go with best selling,
I don't even remember what the building is that we had it in.
it was the dorm.
Yes. I mean the
It's
name of the building.
the name of the building. It was one of the Roost buildings.
Okay.
Well, I think it was a
Okay.
Roost mansion.
Gotcha.
Because the other thought is that we go get some Earth furniture. Because I've seen, let me link you this one, Earth Designs. Because I like their stuff a lot.
Earth.
Earth. I know, it sounds funny. You'll see what I mean.
Earth.
How else would you say that? Earthy?
Oh, you posted it up here. Yeah, Earth.
So, Suri, what's a coincidence? I saw that. Oh my god, that's such a coincidence in the chat. So, Earth has a lot of nice furniture if we are desperate for something new.
They do.
I'm trying to look back and see if our table that we had is something. You want to check if it's by Bazaar? Bazaar makes a lot of furniture like that. If you search by maker in your inventory.
Right.
Or that name anyway, if I put Bazaar.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Aria dining set. Ooh.
Yeah, I did res this one out. This
Aria?
is what it was. That is Aria.
Hmm.
That is not what we had out, but I mean, it's not a bad piece. It just isn't.
How are you sure that's not what we had out? I'm gonna pull out this dining chair and see.
Well, we.
Oh no, that's not. This is the dining chair that goes with it. No.
Yeah.
It was different.
And I don't think that it had like a unvarnished top either.
No. I have a fair amount of Bazaar in my inventory.
It's possible that you had it then?
Well, I have the Aria set.
Well, I mean, it's possible that you... Yeah, I'm saying it's possible that you had that furniture. Because at the time we were still... I don't know, we hadn't quite settled into I get all of the furniture and you get all of the fancy clothes. Oh, dear.
I don't have that set as Bazaar. Wasn't there like a loft place? What's it called? Loft. There's a loft place. Loft in Aria?
Maybe. I'm trying to think of the places we were shopping at the time, though, which were a little bit different than we shop now.
And maybe
but
it's
we might just
time that we get a new table.
And we might just need a new table. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we could look at Earth. Or we could look at the... You had found a... And we could look at fancy decor, of course.
We could.
Um,
Maybe fancy decor is what we want. Doesn't this house have more of a fancy decor kind of vibe?
I think it does.
I would say between Earth and fancy decor.
Okay. Well, if you're okay with it, let's talk to fancy decor first.
Okay.
Yeah. And let me get out of my MadP Unlimited hat. I forgot to change that earlier.
Yeah, I was going to tell you, but you were talking and we were looking for tables.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, Suri. Such a coincidence that we both have a friend named Suri. Gotcha. All right, so are you going to bring me to where you're... Thank you.
I am. Hello.
We're leaving our baby home alone. I hope she's okay.
Just for a minute.
I feel like I should have extended Birdie's bot. Then I could bring her on and she could watch the baby.
All right. Let's see. I'm just gonna start camming around a little bit.
Do they have a teleporter or something?
Well, I don't. That would help, but didn't necessarily. Oh, they have a navigation HUD over here.
Okay.
Let's see if that tells us something. If you click on it, it attaches it.
Oh, nice. Yes. So I'm gonna map this.
Okay.
Rizzler, so I can list that we went to fancy decor.
Okay, so it goes to the. Okay, this is confusing. Oh, not quite what I was looking for, but.
It hasn't res for me. It's still a gray box.
Right. It largely just directs us to a website, but in fairness, if you plug in the lot number from the website it does take you to a space, though I think I spot something that might be...
I spy with my little eye.
I might spy with my little
table.
Eye. Yeah, I do. So I'm going to teleport you over here.
Okay.
This isn't bad. Maybe not quite. I don't know if it's quite what we're looking for, but it's not bad.
It's not bad. It still feels a little modern. Like, I feel like it should be something more, since it's a palace, you know, like luxurious.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. That feels a bit modern.
Fair. Okay. So
like something fancy.
Right.
And a place called Fancy Decor is a good starting point.
It is.
But it looks like it's kind of a mixed bag of, like, this isn't all dining.
No. They don't seem to have it organized quite like that. And unfortunately, the items are just named like something collection for the most part.
Yeah.
So we may have to
walk around. Like,
well, we can walk, we can cam, we can go to Earth. Any of these are options.
Okay. Well, we're here, so definitely don't want the concrete dining. That's not the vibe we're going for.
No. I'll cam the opposite direction that you're traveling. So that we can view many things. Oh.
Did you find something of interest?
Well, maybe. I'm going to sit on it.
Does the chat have any suggestions? Are there any stores that you like?
So this is... I know you weren't keen on the one concrete one. This is concrete and wood. or
Does it say
maybe
luxury?
no, it says Portland.
No, it's a question, not like what it's.
But you can come over if you want to peek
Okay,
it.
let me peek at you.
Yep. It's me.
Yes. Hmm.
Like I said, more concrete and wood, different from the other one. I don't know if it says luxury, but it says something.
It's nice. I still don't feel like that's the vibe. I'm wondering if we need like North Oak or something.
Oh, we could go North Oak.
But I
Yeah, North
also
Oak
want to
tends to
look at
be
Earth too.
okay.
Because like the stuff here is nice, but it's not.
It's yeah.
Not
This is more
capturing
kind of standard contemporary, and you're looking for
contemporary, right?
luxury stuff.
Dust
I
Bunny
don't
or
think
Moss
Dust
and
Bunny would
Mink?
definitely not be it. Maybe
Yeah.
Moss and Mink. I
Moss
don't
and
know
Mink
Moss
could
and
be
Mink.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe we need to go to Earth and North Oak and Moss and Mink.
Let me peek North Oak, just to see if anything jumps out at me, because they tend to not have a particularly large selection
No, their
anyway.
store's not huge, but I know we have that one table in Stratagem that I think it could even has like a marble top. So
Yeah.
because there's marbling on the posts, right? Like
Oh, true.
there's like if we could pull in that little marble touch, there's that like I
Yeah.
almost even think the table we have at Stratagem could be the same table we use here, but it's not a giant table.
It's not.
But I don't know that it has to be when we can only have 8 avatars max on this parcel. So it's like if we hosted very by invitation small dinner parties in groups of 8,
Right.
which would actually be in groups of 6 because it's like you, me, and then 6 other people.
Yeah. Okay. So I could bring you to North Oak's table selection, which is what I'm standing in
All
at the
right,
moment.
yeah, go ahead.
All
I'm
right.
just strolling fancy decor and nothing's jumping out at me. It's nice stuff. No slight to fancy decor.
It is. You just we've got a particular vision.
Yes. Because the other one too might be Apple Fall.
Hmm.
Because they tend to be like more of a classic kind of fancy.
Yeah.
Is this the table we have in Stratagem?
It
It might be. Do you have it in your inventory?
So it's not specifically that one. It's
Solari.
one that was in one of these adjacent rooms, and I've already gotten lost.
You've
Darn
already
it.
gotten lost. Or tour.
It's
As Mama Lala would say, bendito. Ulcha. Speak that
Ulcha.
Simlish.
Yeah, it's here. This I think
This is our table? Oh, yeah. Because you used it
yeah,
at
it's got the funky,
SLUHQ, too.
It's got the funky legs.
See, no wonder I like this table. We use it everywhere. Because
Yeah.
we use it at Stratagem. It's our dining table. And SLUHQ, it's your desk. It's the
It
desk.
is.
Well, it's not your desk. It's the desk.
The desk, yes.
See, I like this table. Is it too much? We should probably challenge ourselves to use a different table.
I think we could challenge ourselves, yes.
I love this table, though. Still love it.
I know you do.
Like,
I
I
know
would
you
park
do.
it in
I
that
know you
room
do.
right now, but it'd be like the 3rd time we've used this table.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
Surely we can find.
I'm gonna put North Oak in the links too, because this is good stuff over here at North Oak. Just saying.
It is. It
God,
is. There's definitely. And I did a little jog, and they have like a kitchen area as well. Not that we need anything in the kitchen per se, just peeking it.
So, Do we need any other things from North Oak? I mean, I know we've
Well,
picked up a lot just even fliffing. Because they're usually on the fliff. Oh, you were in the kitchen room. Is that what you're saying? Okay, so yeah, look. Okay, so these chairs right here, I love these. Yes. Can we replace the ones that are in the kitchen right now? Like, the kitchen has a marble piece, doesn't it? That centerpiece has marbling on it. These chairs are so much better. And can you put the script in them that pushes them in and out?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I would love that. These chairs are perfect.
All right, let me grab the fat pack of these chairs. Okay, got that.
Oh, they locked the fridge. How dare they?
And do you know if our fridge comes with stuff in it or not?
It does not. I think we should replace the fridge with this one.
I think so
too. Does it have
too.
food
I
in
like
it
the
by
stock
default?
fridge. It does.
Yes, please get that.
Because if you like cam into it, it's the shelves are packed.
Yeah.
And I'm a fan of that.
Yes. I was already eyeing the fridge because I love it. I love how it looks. And I was about to say, can we just replace this fridge, our fridge, with this fridge?
Yeah. I agree.
The rest is just the cabinets, right?
Yeah, the rest is cabinets and, well, yeah.
And I think the cabinets that we have in the kitchen are okay.
Agreed.
So.
Agreed. I do like this lamp, and I think I'm gonna grab it. I don't know quite where I'll use it.
Well, I know you like to collect a lamp.
Do you like to collect a lamp? So I'm gonna get this lamp. It's a nice shape, and pendant shape. All right.
So, are we going to Earth? Are we going to Moss and Maine? Are we looking around here somewhere?
Well, now I'm wondering if we need this clutter. A nice bake set.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we'll end up using this particular stuff or not, but I'm going to grab it. All right, where were we going next?
Earth. Do we need this stuff? Like this? Did you see this? Or is that what that was across the way?
It's a different set. I'm open to getting both. Let me go ahead and grab that.
Because that would be nice on the counters. I don't think we have a mixer.
No, I don't think we do.
Because the countertops are kind of bare. So we're going to Earth next?
Yes. Yes, we are. And let's see.
Earth Design main store. Map. Boop. Get the slurl. Copy slurl. For the description. Teleport.
Hello. You beat me to teleporting you.
Earth Design. All right, close.
Well,
do they have something?
It's a very distinctive kitchen for sure.
Is it all mirrors?
It's a lot of reflective surfaces, yes.
I'm in the Earth group here.
Earth group.
And it looks like they have like some kind of funky skybox or something. That equal 10. Look at that. It's like a party.
Yeah,
room.
I see that. Yeah.
I love that.
Very Jetsons vibes.
Right? Kind of digging it though.
Yeah.
I have enough random
They have
skyboxes littering the sky of stratagem. But
they have this as well, which is
ooh.
like a fashion sort of thing.
Ooh.
It's even got sort of
Is it like a
dressing
store?
rooms or something.
Looks like
I
a
don't know
store,
quite
huh?
what I'm looking.
It's like a store.
Yeah, could
Yeah.
you could set it up as a store? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Very nice.
That's fancy.
All right. So this is like their weekend sale stuff. Maybe we can find something on sale.
We can certainly look. Oh, they do have a categories. That's fantastic.
Yes, they do. I love a store with categories.
So do I. Imagine the fingerprints. Kella says yes.
on the
So
super
true.
shiny. Yeah, we're not putting
So
that kind of
true.
thing in a baby house.
No.
Do you like this like butterfly light thing? Do you see that? You're facing it.
Yeah.
Butterfly gold lighting, or is it too fancy? I like it.
I think I do, but it depends how it works out and how they've actually done the lighting. I'll pick it up though.
All right.
My concern is lights that are like flush to the ceiling like that. Yeah, it really depends how they're set up, because if you do it as a spotlight and like it just kind of just illuminates around the ceiling, and they really need the light to be lower. But if it's done as a projector, then you get cool butterflies cast all over the room, which I think would be really neat.
That.
But I don't know how it's actually configured. But I can change the lighting.
Of course you can. All right, are we gonna look at dining tables?
Yes, yeah. I didn't see. Lighting, decorations, carpet, entry, outdoor.
Right here.
Huh? You found it?
Well, because I've been to Earth before.
I haven't. I'm new to Earth.
Downstairs, up below me is like kitchens. You come up to the next level, there's dining tables. And I think above this is bathrooms. Yep. So the level I'm on is dining tables.
What?
But what? Did you find something?
Why is that? I'm trying to figure out where sound is coming from.
I don't know. Just mute the sound here. Just stop media. I think because you turned on media for me, that now is probably throwing you off.
It's like, that's what it was.
Because I made you turn it on for me because I wanted to test something. You're like, I never have this on, and this is why. Because you're like, where's the sound coming from?
Media autoplay disabled.
Right.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. It was confusing me.
I could tell, and I knew what was happening because when I had you turn your media on for me, you're like, I never turn media on. I'm like, please turn it on and check this for me.
Okay, yeah, these are definitely more fancy. Oh, that's pretty.
I think that's the one I linked you, the marketplace.
More outdoorsy, but it's pretty.
Yeah. Look at this grand table. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this. This is more seats than we can have in the parcel.
Yeah, so that's Palace
2,
vibes.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It seats 12.
I'm down for getting... I could definitely see getting that one.
Same. Palace vibes.
Palace vibes, yeah. This one has higher back seats.
Look at this one. I wonder, can you color change this? It's a little dark. Like, this isn't...
It is a little dark. Let's see. 3 color chairs in this pack: red, black, and white.
Okay, so white. Can you change the table?
Looks like all you're changing is the color of the padding.
Okay.
The black on the table and the black on the
Chair
chairs
stays.
themselves
Yeah.
is
Well, that kind of
stays.
takes it out for me because there's no black in the house.
No.
So if I had to
But
choose, it would be the one next to it then.
okay, and that one looks like, let's see, what colors can we do the chairs for that one?
Because if you can make them white, then you're all set. Well, the color thing is down here, isn't it?
The chairs we definitely can do white.
Oh, it looks like you can change the marble too.
Oh yeah.
So marbling.
This one's more customizable. For sure.
Ooh.
That's fancy.
Look at that.
Alright, I'll pick up that set.
I feel like that matches.
Oh, how appropriate. This is the witch dining room set.
What? Wow.
I'm not even kidding you. That's what it's
I
called.
saw that. It's perfect. It was like it was made for me.
Of course you love it.
Thanks, Earth.
Oh, wow. I love that.
I do too. I like the chairs are very unique.
They are. They are. Now, I would not want to sit on one of these in First Life.
Why?
Because I tend to do a lot of leaning when I'm in a chair. Well, you know, I lean like to the side, and these are very unbalanced chairs. So if you're leaning like back into the side, you're going on your ass.
Well, don't do that to her. You have to
Second
sit
Life,
like
we have
an
no
adult.
such problems.
Not like a child.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna sit how I want to sit.
Oh, is that a tone?
Yeah. All right. So this is excellent.
So
okay.
Are we done shopping for chairs then? I mean, or decor for that room?
We're not totally done.
Oh.
Because I have a thought now that I'm here.
Huh?
So, the one window that's kind of like a little bit of a reading nook sort of thing.
Yeah.
I can do something with that view. There's enough room.
Okay.
Now the other window, I don't think I can do anything with that one. But but while I you know, I'm not, neither of us are necessarily bar types, I think some sort of bar structure could go well there.
Yeah.
Blocking that window and using that side of the room.
Okay.
Because it's a little bit narrower, and I was trying to figure out what can we even do over here.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this, you know, something could work over there. I don't know quite what. And
well,
I also
one,
might not be correct, but
this one has some round. This one's nice.
This one's nice. Yeah.
Kind of. I feel like it could work nice in the palace, and then here we're getting the bedrooms. So
yeah,
if they had more.
It may be able to work. I'll grab it just to see what we can do with it.
Mm-hmm. You can make it like a snack bar. I don't know if it needs to have the alcohol in it, but
right. But we can unlink and remove the alcohol and throw up snacks and juices. You know, maybe make it a taco bar. I don't know. We can figure out something.
Yeah. Okay. This upstairs is like just camming up. It looks like there was a little bit more dining table up top. There's a smaller bar. Kind of gets mixed up there. I think that was more like a Christmassy table. There's some bathroom stuff, more kitchen.
I'm gonna get that. I have no idea where I would use it.
Okay.
There's a one floor up and kind of in the corner. I don't know if you can see my crosshairs. Probably not.
I'm on alchemy, so I may not.
Okay, so go one floor up and go to the right, and there's this
Right.
like green circle fountain thing.
Yes, that's what I was looking at. That looks
Yeah,
very you. I'm sure we can find some place for that.
I'm getting that.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely getting that.
Especially as we
That's
start
amazing.
designing the outdoor spaces.
Right. I love that.
Yeah, I know you would.
All right. So we can.
So are you ready to go back and try some things out?
I would say yes.
Okay.
We're ready to do some experimenting.
In the dining room.
In the dining room. Okay.
You need me to teleport you?
No, I found it.
Oh, I think I hear Mario. I'm gonna go check on her. I feel bad for leaving her. Mario, what are you doing, baby girl? Oh, she's playing with her bouncy ball.
Oh, perfect. Why am I clicking? Okay. Close, close, close. Stop. Get out of here. Get out of here. Don't need to hear from any of these groups. Stop chirping at me. I need to go through a lot of my groups again and tell them to not IM me or clean them out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me do.
I think I'm gonna go get I'm gonna go activate Birdie. Does her bot ran out?
Birdie, activate. Right. Huh. What's the difference between these? I wonder. Alright, let me try this. See what we even got. Okay. Spin that around.
Oh, don't go outside, don't go outside. She's on the move. I'm like, close the doors, Mari's loose. Okay, good. Let me switch bots.
Yeah. I should have.
All right. She's naked. All right, I'm gonna see if I can sit her in this chair and she can hang out and watch Mari. Let's see, does Birdie still talk? Hi.
And let me pull the bottles out of there for now. Link.
I don't know if Birdie talks anymore. Okay, sit. Object. Now let me enter the UID. Copy. Paste. There. Now Birdie can watch She's missing her shoes, but...
Yeah, Birdie is the nanny. And she's delightful.
Yep, Birdie's the nanny. She has not accepted the experience, so the cup is behind her. But at least she's sitting there with Mari now. So, that makes me feel better. Okay. And she usually talks. I haven't used Birdie in bot mode for a little bit, so some of the stuff might be out of date. Wow, there's a lot going on in here. Like I walked in, and I'm walking out. Wow. Okay, so I see what you mean. So that window wasn't really doing much for us back there,
I don't know if it's gonna work, but I thought I would try it.
Yeah, I mean, you could always block the window.
Yeah.
So it's not even visible through there.
Yeah. Might have to. Let me take the bar down. I'm not convinced on that now. I just wanted to try something.
Okay.
And I'll find a use for that bar at some point, I'm sure. Okay. So now this noise. Let's see, can I... Okay. I need feather chandelier to go for now.
Oh, is that mine?
Yes.
Okay, let me grab it.
See,
I actually like how big that one could work. Oh, yeah, it's very long.
It is long. Let me see about.
You could use that over there for sure.
That's what I'm thinking. If I get that, just kind of become a crazy accent wall. I'll just do some shenanigans stretching it.
I like that though. I like what you're doing.
Yeah. So if I...
So Barbie, whose mic needs to be turned up? I've turned tours up and his mic is hopefully close to his face.
It is. I'm just, sometimes when I get in the zone, I talk a little quieter. I'm sorry about that. Okay. So that gives us something over there. And then... Okay, let's see. I need to actually sync it, though. There we go. Okay, because that way it doesn't clip through the ceiling. Good. Okay, now the rest of this stuff needs to be a little bit closer to the center of the room. Let me get all of this and only this selected, hopefully.
There's some weird kind of prim on the back side of that accent wall that's visible through the window. I'm just pointing that out now.
Something. What am I missing? What am I missing? Transparent blocks. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. Think. Okay, this is fine. So, no. Okay. You as well. So, move all this. And then, object, I need to select reflection probes because they're doing something funky here. So, what's your deal? You're okay. Just set you in the corner. Hopefully I don't know if you're needed or not, but you exist. This reflection probe, it apparently wants a reflection probe occupying the whole room.
Oh.
We'll have to see how that actually goes. In order to make it actually look right, apparently. I don't know quite how this will go, but we're gonna try it.
I see why it's called witch now. It's got like spiders and shit on the table.
Yeah, we can unspider the table if we want to.
It's got the spiders and pumpkins and
yeah, it must have been like a Halloween offering.
yeah. But you can totally see the reflection in those pumpkins of the room. I love that.
Okay. Let's see. Now we should have. Okay, let me take the plywood and we'll go ahead and hide that. At least you can't see that from the window anymore.
Yay.
You just see it's just black, which is fine.
It's reflecting the plants somewhat.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now let's pull out the HUD and see what colors we can do with this. PBR HUD.
I'm actually not upset with the colors it is right now.
Yeah, I just want to see what our options even are. I know, Kitty. I hear you. You're crazy. Why is the HUD? Rel. Okay, we're gonna attach it to. Attach to. Well, no, it apparently wanted to attach to my hand. So I just had to put it on my actual HUD. Okay, so let's just try some of this.
I like the white for sure.
Let's see how the white ends up looking. Too much?
Well, I liked it when it went. I don't know. Let's keep going.
Because we had, of course, this.
Yeah. I didn't
we
mind.
also can throw color on them.
Yes. Like I was gonna say, I didn't mind when the chairs were white, and the surround was more.
Okay.
That
so like
yeah,
this.
like that.
Okay. I'm also curious because we,
because the room is blue, right? Yeah, I could see the blue.
And we can change the wall color, of course, as well to
But
whatever
I like
we
the
want.
blue tying into the chairs, tying into the wall.
Yeah. Okay.
I could live with that too.
For this, I kind of like the whiter marble.
Yep.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So that's pretty nice.
I like it. Yep.
All right.
Now, are these the kind of chairs that if you sit, they come out and sit?
Allegedly, they change. Yes.
So
yeah, it said they change position based on your pose.
Yep.
So they might actually, they kick back even more dynamically than my script does. Does look like every chair and just the chairs need to be moved down just slightly. Let me do that.
Okay, I'll stop moving around.
Yeah.
And this is great, so we can have our dinner party. Here, I'll get up.
Yeah, because the chairs are all hovering a little bit. All right, let's see. Can I select all of this minus that? I have everything. This is just a test to see if I have everything. I do. Okay. Now, let's go down. Touch the ground. There we go. Okay, now I kind of want to see about bringing even the marble down and reseating it into the floor like this.
I agree. The bottom? Yes. Perfect. Yeah.
I think that looks a little nicer.
I agree.
And I kind of want to see about doing something here on this room specifically. So let's see if this will work for me. because this is something that I was testing we could do earlier. Huh. Is it not? Oh, I don't have the right things. Well, hold on. Okay, let me get the correct texture selected. That's not it. There we are. There we are. Okay, that's what I need. Okay, so you go ahead and go to no.
Are you trying to make the floor warmer?
I'm trying to make the floor something. It felt like it was just the like bright plywood felt a little out of place. So I'm trying to figure out what might make it feel more
like a darker.
Yeah, let's try. Oh, bit much. Let's go. Oh,
I think that feels good.
That feels good. Let's go a touch. How about that?
I can live with that.
Do you want it back to where it was a little lighter?
Go back a little? I'm fine either way, honestly.
Okay. I'm gonna go here. That looks really nice.
You definitely need some mithril or something that's gonna arch around this window.
Yeah, agreed.
Sure. And then like comfy seating.
It's almost and then like whatever it is, it needs to have like the gold trimming of like the planter and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we'll need seating for sure.
So I wonder if like in these corners, if we need like china cabinets, you know, like different plates and stuff.
Yeah, we could definitely do that. We could definitely do that. But this is definitely convincing me that this wants to be not just high chairs, but kid chair, a kid table.
Yeah.
Kid dining.
Yeah, kid dining.
Because that,
This definitely feels like adult dining.
Yeah, and I don't want to clash this space by stuffing kid dining in the corner. Yeah. It looks really nice.
You could almost even do like, even if you had like a corner bar or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe on this side. Maybe on this side you could have more like drinks and stuff, because I could see like casual seating right here to just like sit and drink.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. Like this wants to be, I think, like
china,
like you said, like a china hutch of some kind. You know, maybe this is a china hutch followed by like a shorter thing here of some kind, like a sideboard.
Like a sideboard. Yep.
Yeah. And yeah, the other could be a drink bar of some kind, but I'm not sure. I don't think it would be the type of bar.
Triangle.
Like a triangle.
The one that goes into the corner.
Okay.
Or you can just kind of walk up to it and like get a drink or something, and then you would come over here and like sit and chill.
Okay. Yeah. Trying to think what that, because it wouldn't be really a manned bar necessarily.
No, it'd be like a serve yourself.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Kitty. Oh my god. I have to solve this cat.
All right.
I'll be right back. He's biting my feet and meowing.
That's bad. All right, so we got our kitchen.
Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, I'm not upset about the cabinets in here. I really like them. The chairs were kind of blah to me, so they're okay. But I definitely think those other chairs are going to be better. Oof. Right, Barbie? I love the kitchen too. The fridge is empty, and that's why Tour wanted to replace it with the other one. So I'm going to go ahead and take the fridge out too. I take it. Here we go. So we have an open hole for the fridge.
Now that my feet are safe and my toes are not being devoured, we're back.
Yes, I went into the kitchen and I was picking up the chairs, the stools that were here, and I picked up the fridge.
Oh, okay. That's right. We got the fridge. Let's get the other fridge brought out.
And then there's the sun setting over here because I love this window so much.
Yeah.
Like, this is the greatest to me. Like, it's so pretty outside.
It is. I love that. I'm really happy with this day cycle.
Yes, me too. That's how come I wanted to, like, this furniture is family furniture. Like, me and Mari were sitting here the other day, and it was so cute. So
let's have a sit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can do couples and then embrace like this and swap.
Oh, nice. I love that.
Isn't that cute?
It is really nice.
And then we can kind of take in the sunset. It's so pretty.
It is.
And Mari's over there with Birdie.
What house is that? That house is...
Okay, so this is a Maven house. And it's Maven Homes. I just know that. Let me look at my inventory. It's a smaller mansion. If I pull back, if you haven't seen the outside of it before, Barbie, this is footprint of the house. Bay windows for the win, yeah. They actually make this house as a 2-story, but I knew Tour would not want me to get the 2-story because it's too big. But he already felt like this one was too big. That's why he refers to it as the palace.
Yes, I do.
But I wanted big, spacious rooms. And I didn't care that we didn't have a lot of outside space because we don't need it here. It was all going to just be inside spaces. And this part here, these bay windows, I think your AO's kicked on, Tour. They just made it for me. Yeah, so let me look at my inventory. I'll tell you what house it is. So, Maven. I want to say this could be the Eco 4. Eco 4 unfurnished. Because I think Sienna 3 is my other one that I used for Moonlit Pathways. So it's either going to be Eco 4 or Sienna 3, but I'm pretty sure it's Eco 4 because I bought Sienna 3 first. So let me go into, I think it's even on the marketplace. So let me, merchants, Maven. Maven Homes. And then if I put in Eco, Oh no, I'm wrong. Eco is the moonlit house, so this must be Sienna. Sienna. Yeah, this is Sienna 3 luxury home. I can link it to
It
you.
is. It is a luxury home for sure.
Yeah. So, and like I said, if you go there, they do actually have a 2-story. But let me go back into the chat. So this is the home here. And I will put it in the description as well.
Oh, helpful.
I saved it. Same as your skin tone, Sienna. Yeah, Sienna's a good skin tone. I think Sienna's a velour skin tone. I'm pretty sure that's the same skin tone that Sigma wears. Because I had to go over there and get her a skin to match her bargain starter skin. So I love that you want to sit here now to enjoy the windows while we continue to work. And Mari's playing.
Yes, she is.
With Birdie watching over her to some degree, drinking her invisible coffee. And so did you fit the fridge in there? Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Somewhat. Is it fitting? Yeah, it does.
Yes.
Does it open for me? Yes. Wow. Look at that.
It's only fitting because I threw the freezer into the ground. Which is fine. I'm not upset at that.
Does the freezer even open?
No. The freezer does not open. Now we do have some options for coloring it apparently.
Okay.
So we can go what do I need to be standing closer to? What's going on?
You need to go over there again? That's fine.
Maybe. Yeah, apparently.
We just had to sit and enjoy our window. This is like the best part of the house, I think. Is this window. I think you have better coffee tables. The set that came with these couches didn't really have good coffee table. It was a little like I was after this furniture more because it allows child avatars to sit.
Gotcha.
I'm not upset with the gold, but maybe it's too much because of the yellow.
With the gold. Yeah.
So probably a white or a silver like the other. Does it have a silver? Was that the silver it was on before?
So we can also mix things. These are the warm tones. Let me check out these two. We have. You can also do something like that, or gets pretty color.
I definitely like the gold accents.
Yeah.
Because I like that on the cabinets.
Okay, let me see what we do here, because we can do, I think we can kick it to white and kick this to that.
Yeah, perfect.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, because it goes with the cabinets really well.
It does. Okay, we'll go with that.
Okay, unless you want it to match the other electronics.
Appliances?
Appliances,
no.
right. Then it would have to be silver.
I like this.
I do too, because it goes really nicely with the cabinets.
It does. It does.
And you're right, the freezer being in the ground is not a huge loss, especially if it doesn't even open.
Right. Yeah, it's just a tripping hazard.
And then the stools.
Yeah. No, I can transparency out that bottom bar, I think.
No,
but it has those weird marks.
I like it. It look good.
Okay.
It's okay. We'll just pretend it's a really flat freezer.
Yeah. Okay.
You have the
So you
stools.
pulled out the stools, so I
There
need
was
to
only
put the
2
stools
here, but I think you could easily fit like 3 to 4 of them.
Probably.
Is this side is the only sitting side because it's recessed. The other side is not recessed, so that's like a serving side, I suppose.
Gotcha. And for these, we're thinking white, probably.
Probably with the gold legs. Yep. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna poke Poe and see if we're still on for class in 30 minutes. Oh, there's already a poke in here. Oh, she's not gonna be able to make class today.
Okay. So let me just see. Okay, so these
these
are not set up
so much
to do the sitting, so I will see about putting the script in them.
But my fat ass can't even fit in them. Barely.
I can make them lighter.
I think you might need to for me because it's only 6 months in.
Okay, stand up for a moment. And let's do one of these numbers.
There, yeah, because if you make them wide like that, then 3 is it. Or you're just going to make the middle one wide, and that's my seat.
No, we'll do all of them. I just needed to do. Okay, see if that works a little better.
So it doesn't get stuck to my ass when I stand up. Yeah,
that there you
better.
go. That cradles your butt nicely. Very good.
Love it.
All right. And let me see. What was that even called? Bump chair. No, that's not it. It wasn't really a sit script. It was a auto, like a move. Okay, let me go to
business. Welcome back.
Hello.
Got coffee and the dog went out.
Okay. Custom the gondola, no. Grabby hands, no. Truck bags, lights, locking door, row. Muffins, stuff. Oh, no. Privacy glass, no. Reminder, red scooter, sit, no. Sliding doors. Zipper scripts. What did I do for? Oh yeah, that's right. Move chair. Move chair. Okay.
I figure you would have named it something that made sense.
Well, it kind of makes sense. The question is whether these are positioned in a way that makes this correct or not. We'll find out. Sit. It is. Okay. Stand. Okay, so let me push this under here a little further. Okay, so if it's there and it moves back half a meter, it can probably go forward a little further. Yeah, off.
I'm gonna see if I can get Birdie to talk again.
Okay. I don't know. I think actually it's
Do you think the chairs are
good.
fine without it?
Oh no, I think I want to put it in all of them. I just was testing the spacing. So let me copy this over. Copy this over.
Oh, I see.
Okay, and then if I do just the slightest nudge there, and the slightest nudge here, and then if I tell all of these, please reset your scripts, please reset your scripts, please reset your scripts. Okay, and let's try that out. So, bump. That looks good. Bump. Yeah. Bump. Yeah, they're all pretty good.
Mm-hmm. That's
It'll
good.
work.
I love that. That looks so much better than those chairs that were there, too.
Yeah, they're good. They're good chairs.
I think your AO is off. You look borked.
Yeah, I had to turn it off because I was having issues with the other.
Yeah, those chairs
Okay.
look so much better than what was there.
They do. They do. Okay. So I'm gonna replay over here.
Let me come join you. I was just watching Mari and Birdie. This room looks so good.
It does.
I think the only thing that bothers me about the table is the spiders.
Okay, hold on.
But the rest I'm not upset about.
Okay. The spiders have gone away.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I need the pumpkins to be not sinking into the table. I'm gonna bring them
don't
up
take the pumpkins away. I like them.
No, I'm gonna bring them up just slightly though, because they're a little receded into the table. There. Except this one now is hovering. Okay, that's good. Like I do wish there was a tool or something where you could just say, okay, I've placed stuff above a surface like a table. Now just let gravity pull it down and then stop as soon as it hits something. Like that would be useful. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty good. That's looking lovely. So I was trying to find if I had like a China. I don't actually have a China hut or something. Those aren't usually things that I go for, I suppose.
We might have to get one of those. I don't know if we need to go back to Earth. They might have one there.
Yeah, we probably should Earth.
Probably should Earth.
They might also have like a corner bar thing. Like we were just looking at like the big ones that might cover a wall. So let me also see. I want to bring this up here. Bring this down now that I understand how this one piece works a little better. No, didn't want to bring it down that badly. There we go. Down.
I might have. Let me go check Birdie's ability to talk because I think I fixed it. Let's see.
All right.
Oh my god, Mari is so adorable. I love this autoplay thing so much. She's just hanging out, just leaning on her little thing. So cute. See, she's talking now.
Okay, so I don't think I need this particular piece. I'm gonna try removing it.
I like how Birdie's first message was, "Hello, Consuela. How can I assist you in the Blanche family today?"
Of course.
That's how I
She's very
have the AI trained.
Yeah.
I'm wondering now if Mari and Birdie are just going to start talking to each other because Mari said something to Birdie, but Birdie didn't reply to her, so.
Okay, so I can gain a little bit of the room back by pushing it over here. And I feel a little better about that, but now we have a little bit of that creeping in. There we go. There we go. Okay. So I gained a little space back there. Okay.
I'm going to take out her trigger word. That needs. Set up. Okay. All right, so going back to the chat, let's see. So Barbie was saying, she was complimenting you. We all need a man like Tour, handy in the house, she says. He loves the glass table, it's perfection. And then Barbie says she looks like Stormy and North Avali baby spots. Oh, she looks like somebody else's bot baby. Is that what you're saying, Barbie?
Like milkshakes?
I was catching up on the chat because I had it behind something else.
Yeah, of course.
So I was trying to fix the bot stuff.
All right, so shall we go back to Earth?
Sure, let's go back to Earth. Let me tell Birdie to watch Mari for me.
Okay. Oh, her bot baby, Barbie's.
Oh, hers. Okay.
Let me know when you're ready for TP.
I'm ready. I was just watching them talk to each other.
Okay.
Bots talking to each other. All right, I'm ready. Thank you. All right, so going back to the chat then. So it's her babies.
Apparently.
Stormy and North. Okay, so Barbie's bot babies. Well, Barbie, we're going to have you and your babies over. That's what I mean. I'm just going to have everybody over individually with their bot babies for like a dinner, since there's only an 8 avatar allowance on my parcel. Which is stupid, but whatever. That's what it says in the covenant. So. All right, so where are you?
I went upstairs.
You teleported me and left.
Yeah.
You're 29 meters away. Let's see.
Not far.
Are you downstairs? No, that's not. No, that's boobies. No.
No, I'm not here.
You moved, and I was trying to zoom.
Just follow this thing. The path I just put you on. I'm right here.
I know, I see you now. Okay, here.
These are sideboardish.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, this is nice over here.
You found something nice?
Yeah, if you come over to where I am. Yeah, Barbie, it's an 8 avatar limit on the size parcel I have. That's the in the covenant. So what I was looking at was this thing with the mirrors on it. But I don't know if that's really what we're after. Because we're looking more some like. I kind of like your Simlish bumper. I'm just saying.
I kind of do too.
It's fun. Okay, let me cam around a little bit. So I have walked this entire store, but now that I'm here, looking
they have a bunch of sideboards on the ground floor as well. Okay. Well, I guess they call them consoles.
Yeah, there's kind of a fun console upstairs that looks like it's... Maybe if I go sit at it, you'll see where I'm at. Let me sit here. So, cam me.
Okay.
Earth store. It's Earth. Earth like this. Gotcha. Earth design. But you see the little piece on the wall? That could be kind of like a bar, right?
Yeah.
You
Potentially.
don't sound completely sold on that though. Let's see. Let me keep looking.
Yeah. It doesn't really, it's not triangle, space. And it doesn't.
It's not the things you said you wanted, Consuela. That's what I'm hearing in your tone right now. It's like you said you wanted a triangle. This is not a triangle.
Yeah.
Oops. You said there were consoles on the first floor?
Yeah, I saw a bunch of consoles first floor for sure.
So... What section were they in? Where it says
they
consoles.
Have a whole... Yeah.
Okay.
In the consoles section.
I see. Well, the audio's starting up again. Okay, but you've killed auto or media.
Yeah,
I like to have mine on.
I know you do. I applaud you for it.
It drives you
nuts. Is not for me.
Yeah. Why my dogs are so barky right now.
Bark, 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 bark.
We have a lot of fun lamps here too. Yeah, so I don't know if they're going to have exactly what I'm looking for here at Earth.
They may not. It's a fairly particular piece.
Oh, look at this bedroom set with the flowers. That's extravagant.
Oh, yeah, with the roses and everything?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a lot. you've got like a whole approach to your bed too.
Mm-hmm. Well.
Okay, well, I don't think this would be for the palace, but I got my eye on something I'm gonna get.
No.
The is this Panama living room set? Yeah, the Panama living room set is pretty cool looking.
Do you want to sit
I will
in
go
it?
sit on it.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm doing it.
Let me know when you're there. Are you there?
I'm there. Yeah.
Cameo.
It is very much I like
Your vibe.
very, very much stuff that I enjoy. Yes.
Oh yeah. That makes sense
Yeah.
for you as Florida man.
Thanks.
So
I love that for you, Florida man.
I do. Where would you put that?
I don't know. I just like it. Like I was saying, I don't think it's for the palace. It doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
It's not palace vibes, but I like it.
It's almost like if you put like a little, like pavilion or something outside.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put it in there.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. Like I have seen a couple consoles that I think might work, but
Okay.
Let me go and look at them again and see which ones I actually want to grab and try. It
actually has me painting my nails. That's so funny. I'm gonna flash people because I don't think I have underpants on.
Oh no.
There we go. That's better.
They'll be
Like,
okay.
Oh no. Yeah, patio or living room, chill room. Yeah, definite. It's got definite patio vibes. So like, what's going on in this corner? Oh, it's a plant like partition thing. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So there's a set I think might work, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Are you gonna sit on it?
Go
to it, or take me with you?
Okay,
Stand.
I'll call that sitting on it. Sure.
Okay, let me zoom you.
What's happening?
Oh, I don't know what you're doing.
All right. But
Okay.
here I am.
So this console behind you, that's what you're looking at?
That's what I'm looking at. You know, it might work for at least the console part.
Yeah.
Not a China hutch or something.
It's a little less than I thought.
Okay. Well, keep looking then. Where's another place we can look at?
Are we gonna go to? Well, we can go to Apple Fall.
Yeah.
We can go to Moss and Mink.
Okay.
You want to try Apple Fall first?
Sure.
If she called you Spider-Man. Barbie did. Apple Fall.
Apple Fall main store 0 traffic. What? That doesn't sound right. Have they renamed? What's going on?
I don't know. We're gonna go find out.
Oh, this is.
Is this not them? Is it them? It's them.
Sure. Looking for something specific? Yes. Furniture. Click teleport. It sent me somewhere.
didn't even get what you got, so.
I had to click on a thing to get it. I can teleport you to me if you want. I think I'm in the furniture part of the store.
Okay, I think my SL is momentarily hiccuping. Hang on.
Okay.
Oh, let's see. Well, I think you went to a non-PBR area.
Did I?
Yeah, it says looking for non-PBR content. Click here to teleport to the Legacy showroom. So I think you went to the Legacy showroom.
Okay. Gotcha. Admiring the kitty.
Yeah, I was looking at the paneling.
Hmm. I do really like that we're starting to see more PBR furniture in like in bulk. And yeah, because it definitely makes a big difference.
You know where we still need to go is it Artsy? The art place?
Yeah.
That's what we need to go see. Maybe we just need some art in the corner.
Well, maybe.
Oh, I like what you're looking at. I was looking at the big mirror, but I like what you're looking at.
Yeah, it's China Hutch-ish.
Yeah. But I don't know if it'll go with the furniture that's in that room.
Yeah, that's my only hesitation. But it's definitely like a China Hutch sort of thing.
This is it. They don't have anything else.
Very well. Huh.
What?
What are they doing here? Okay. I see.
I just see empty corners. Do you see stuff there?
No, I was curious what they were actually doing. They've got a spotlight aimed at each corner in each of these rooms. And what is this? What are you? You are... What is your purpose? You're just central lighting. Okay. I was like thinking, this is really nicely lit and also full of shadows and full of PBR reflections and what's happening. And yeah, so they do a really good job with that. So they have basically light here and a light here, and then one light aimed at each of the corners. That's a projector style, so that any furniture you're looking at gets really well illuminated, gets really nice like shadows bouncing around. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we were gonna go somewhere.
Well, we can try Moss and Mink.
Okay.
Unless you wanted to go look at their legacy stuff, because their legacy stuff is not bad. It's just not PBR.
Well, it's such a PBR room right now,
I
so
know.
it kind of.
But I don't know if Moss and Mink is going to have PBR.
Oh, true.
We can try.
They may not.
But I don't know who else would have PBR.
I don't know.
On the marketplace items. PBR. All right. Wardrobe. Not a Earth. Okay, there's a store called Zamia that might have some stuff. Let me pull up the Inworld landmark. I've never heard of this store, Zamia. And I do kind of want to try out Artsy. Now, it doesn't look like they have an in-world location, which is interesting if we wanted to see. I'm going to link you, and if you're... I'll link you, and maybe you can find it. So that's the store.
Let's have a look with my eyeball.
And I'm curious about Artsy. See, that's the name of the store.
Teleport. Okay.
Yeah, because Artsy
Zamia main store.
Originals, PBR. Did you find the Zamia store?
Welcome to Zamia.
Did you just pull me? I was just landing in Artsy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I pulled you. I interrupted your teleport.
No, I landed and then I teleported again.
Oh, well.
That's fine. We'll do this, and then we'll go to Artsy.
Yeah. I'll take you off. They got a good classic plywood floor.
It's like, is that what I'm seeing? Plywood?
Oh, yeah. Plywood for days. I mean, what are you doing? You got all this great looking furniture, and you're like,
maybe they're still
plywood with glitching textures. That's what we need. That's the way to display our stuff in the best possible light.
Well, it's just who I found when looking for PBR stuff, and they were coming.
No, I know it's good looking stuff. That's why I'm so perplexed. Like,
I think they must be in the middle of doing their store.
Yeah.
Because I don't see any walls or anything. Do you?
There are no walls. There are just glitching plywood textures and.
Because honestly, there's like a build underneath, so they're probably in the middle.
Oh.
Like.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. That looks like a building where they're. Gonna be moving stuff eventually.
Yes.
Well, I just want to be a little snarky, a little spicy.
I see that.
But you're right. They are transporting their store. And it looks like this stuff will look really nice in that store.
Yeah, they're doing
I look
stuff.
forward to that. Yeah, they are. Okay, so let's maybe try Artsy. I'm not really seeing stuff that's in the flavor we're looking for here. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go. I'm gonna go back one because then that'll take me to Artsy.
Yes, it will.
And then I'll bring you.
Well, do you need a witch broom dance pole?
What?
They've got a witch broom dance pole.
Do you think I need a witch room dance pole?
I don't know. Goodness. That's funny.
I don't know if Barbie was telling you to turn your volume up again. I think it's probably just because you're needing to lean in or something.
Yeah, I probably just need to lean in more. Yeah. Okay. Right, hello, we're here.
We're at Artsy.
Ooh. I agree.
I think it's... Thanks.
Barbie says you can't hear... Who's you? Do you mean Tour or Consuela? Who can you not hear? Can't hear you, Queen C.
Me. So, I don't know. Can you hear me now? You can hear me, right, Tour? My mic is fine.
Yeah, but
I've
I'm not listening through the stream though, so
let me go back over. My mic volume is all the way up in Discord. I'm sorry, in
OBS.
OBS. And look at properties. It is the right mic. Yep, my volume is all the way up. I can just raise my voice.
Huh. Yeah. Well, let me tune into the stream for a second.
All right.
So
I think
I'm gonna hit a testing 1 2 3.
testing 1 2 3.
Okay, give me a second. Okay. You definitely are significantly quieter than I am.
All right, let me turn it up on the PC like she's recommending.
Yeah.
All right, let me do that. Sounds.
Like the actual mic volume input
Settings,
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the mic volume got turned down somehow, it looks like. Well, that's my master volume. That's not what I'm after. Master volume was low. Microphone. Input is this one. Let's see. Manage sound devices. Microphone. Let's see. Alright. Output. Where do I get to it again? Choose my output input.
Normally I see it if I right click on the speaker and
I
go
got it.
to.
I just turned it all the way up. Alright,
Okay.
so if I go back, it's turned all the way up now.
You definitely are louder in Discord. Let me click on stream.
So testing 1 2 3.
Testing 1 2 3. Okay, so does that work better, Barbie? Because you definitely sound better to me.
Okay. And I'm looking at me in OBS, and it seems a little stronger in OBS. My volume is still all the way over.
Okay. Okay, Barbie says yes.
All right.
Good.
All right. I did turn it up on the PC. It was at 80, and I maxed it out at 100. So.
Okay, and that makes sense because
You've been saying I sounded low to you.
I did, and yeah. I previously had to push you to 150% volume in Discord, so yeah, and now I've pushed you back down to normal.
Okay. All right, so Artsy.
We're at Artsy. Welcome to Artsy.
Yes, I love Artsy so much. We first found it at Mad P.
Yes. Yes.
I got all my volume on 100. Yay, thank you. Thank you, Barbie, for calling that out. I'm usually pretty loud, but... I love this. Now I'm just looking around Artsy.
Yeah.
I gotta put the link in for Artsy. Let me grab that. Rizzler.
Yeah, this is a really nice store.
I love it. We gotta find something here. Even if it's just to put on the wall.
Yeah, we can definitely put something on the wall.
We've been wanting to come to Artsy for a little bit.
Wow. Okay.
What? What's the matter?
It's not a nothing the matter, just modular cabinet.
Did you find a modular cabinet?
I found a modular cabinet. Interesting. It's a bit not quite what I'm looking for, but it's quite.
Oh.
I like it, so I'm gonna grab it. And it might be able
Can
to
you
make
change the
something
color?
work. Well, it's kind of, you do white or black, and those are your options.
White works.
But you can tint it. So
white works though.
White does work, and yeah, it's a modular cabinet, so you can kind of mix and match based on what you want to do. It looks like, so that's quite nice.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see.
Is this whole place hers?
Who?
Is all of this artsy? No, I don't think so. No, it is.
Yeah.
What is this? Arcanum? Welcome, traveler.
Well, in our case, we're more blue, gold, and white in this particular build rather than black. But black, gold, and white is a very classic look for sure.
Luxury aesthetics. I love this so much.
Boing. Yeah, I'm not dressed for this store, but that's okay.
They have like wall textures. I love these. Like if we want to make an accent wall, they got stuff for that.
Excellent. In that room we have an accent wall, but it's good to know.
Yeah, they have like a whole nother side of this place then.
Very good.
Let's go over here then.
Oh yeah, I see your accent walls.
Yeah.
Wall panels and stuff.
Yeah. No, but it was across the way, not over here. I just started walking over here. Okay, so you've got like bottles on the wall.
Yeah, I see that.
That could be a nice accent.
Gives you a wine rack, yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be wine. It could be something else.
Well, true. They're currently labeled wine, but we can pretend.
Look at this piece over the table next to it. Do you see it?
Oh. Huh. Yeah. That's trippy. Okay, so what are we doing here? We're sliding a transparent texture, semi-transparent texture through it. That's dizzying. Interesting. That does really interesting things. Very clever use of that.
She's saying it's funky.
It is funky. That is a fair word to describe it. Let's see. Get over here now. There's a face. There's
I like this. I wish it was like a different color.
Yeah. Let's see.
See, this could be like serve yourself kind of bar table. A little funky. I like your Simlish and my mooing. It's an interesting mix.
It is.
I can already tell by your sound you're not feeling that. That's fine.
Well, so if we did that, I would want to change us off of blue, which
No.
isn't hard to do. We can
No,
definitely do
I
that.
don't want to change us off of blue.
Okay. Well, and that's just because red-blue is very harsh on the eyes.
Okay. It's in the bathroom. But I didn't see red over here is what I was going to say. I was just talking about this bottom piece that was white.
Or just the bottom piece. Oh, well, yeah, we can grab that. Got it. For some reason, I thought this was a whole unit.
And they've got like table pieces. Red blue should never be seen, or is red green?
Red green is fine. Red blue is the one that's rough.
And that's what Barbie was saying in the chat.
Yeah. Also, apparently, with some of these, you can hold the mouse down on it, and it goes through a few different types of materials and or textures, which is kind of interesting. So if there's a design you like, you can see if it's got a material pattern that you like. Huh.
Do you just press and hold? Is that how you...
Yeah, you just press and hold.
It's like a cityscape to it.
This ringed console table over here is kind of interesting.
Which one? Where are you? Oh, okay. Was that a table? I thought it was a light.
It is a table.
Okay.
It sells itself as a console table.
Okay, I like it.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll pick that one up as well. So shall we see what we've
collected so far? So you already looked at everything upstairs, and what you picked up from upstairs was it? Because I hadn't been upstairs, but I'll trust.
Oh, you can look. I picked up a couple things though. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just camming around up there real quick. But they even have rugs that are luxury rugs. Did you pick up luxury rugs?
I didn't, but I can. Which of these do you like?
Well, let's see. Because are you cammed over to? It's by the console that you picked up.
Yes, I see them.
The white ones.
Which of these? Okay.
Because there's really no black in the house, but the white ones would be nice.
You got it.
What's the store? This is Artsy.
Yes.
I put it in the description, and I think I still have the slurl. Yeah. Yeah, I like those rugs a lot. Could add some nice feeling. All right, I think you could probably. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Get that console to work. Or I'm sorry, the modular bit that you picked up?
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely picked that up.
We'll
just have to see what we can do with it.
Let me look straight up. Yeah, I think I looked all the way around upstairs then. Okay.
Interesting. I'm going to grab that too. Okay. There is one more thing I want to look for while we're here, actually.
Okay.
Did you see...
You okay?
Hello. Hello, I have a voice. Did you see any benches anywhere at all?
Benches? At Artsy,
or love
I think.
seats, or something like that.
It's empty down here. Yeah, it's like the Artsy Plaza. Let me go back in. I feel like there was benches in there.
Yeah, I think there was too. I just didn't. I don't know that I saw them, or I wasn't looking for them if I saw them. I see more sofa seating. That's not quite what I'm looking for, though.
But bench...
Maybe not.
Bench, no.
I'm trying to think of something for that window area.
Yeah. But the window area is like two separate things, right?
Well, it would be two different little seats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what's this? What are you supposed to be? Okay. Nope, these things think they're coffee tables rather than benches.
Because, like, there's these funky table chairs up top. With
yeah, they're a bit. They're
too funky.
Well, it's not that they're too funky. They're, I guess, deeper than I was hoping for that space.
You want them more shallow.
Yeah. Although, hold on. This.
Do we need to go back to Earth?
Oh yeah, let's try it. Let's take a peek at Earth for that.
Because Earth is going to have something like that.
Yeah, let's go back to Earth.
Okay. Which is funny that Barbie keeps thinking we're saying Earth. Where did I end up? Apple Fall. That's not where we're going. Back another one. Was that Earth? Earth. Thanks. All right. Earth is gonna have something.
Yeah, Earth is definitely gonna have something. Earth, tell me of your benches.
Set to resin. Sit.
Modern entry bench.
You found something called a modern entry bench?
Yes, but it won't work. Darn it.
Why won't it work?
For so many reasons, but I do like the piece. I'm sitting on it now.
Okay, let me cam you, and then you cam me.
Okay, I will cam you.
Hmm. Our
So you
entry
see what I
does
mean?
need something. You could
It
use that
does.
in
I
the
like
actual
it.
entry.
It may work in the actual entry. It will
Yes.
absolutely not work for this purpose.
Right. I like that for our entry, though. I really do. That you should
Yeah.
pick up for sure.
Okay, yeah, I did pick it up.
And maybe even the shelf next to it, because you could put tchotchkes on it.
Okay, let me have a look at that. I didn't see that. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Those two both can go in the entry nicely, I think.
Okay. What's the difference between these two?
With and without the decorations.
Okay. I'll grab it with for now.
Yeah.
Because I kind of...
Now, let me look back at where I sat, because it wasn't fully rezzed, but, like, where this chair, like, is this chair could work in that little area. Maybe even this little table, too. But does it clash with the chairs that are in the room?
Hold on, brain is think that not I want to get a measurement now.
Well, do you want to go back and take a measurement, and I'll just keep looking?
Yeah. Well, okay. Let me tell you what I'm thinking before I do that.
Okay.
So initially, I was thinking the two seatings along the sides, kind of facing each other, sort of thing. But no, I do really like that arrangement. But I was looking near-ish to where you are, or where I thought you were.
I haven't moved.
No, it's not really near where you are. I'm gonna sit on it. So I was looking at this thing.
Let me zoom you.
I want this to be somewhere. I like this thing.
Hang on, let's see.
I just like this.
Oh, I did see that. That is very nice.
Yeah.
That needs to be somewhere for sure.
That needs to be somewhere.
That's fine.
So I grabbed that. Okay. So you're here, and you're thinking this sofa, or
no, the two little like a chair and a chair.
Chair and a
on
chair.
either side of the window, and then even this little low table could go in front of it.
Okay.
But my issue being is the geometry of it, right? So in that room, there's a lot of curves and circular, and this isn't circular. Like, I'd love it more if this table had like circles that were holding the table up, spheres.
Okay.
Instead of these, what do you call these? These dice.
So you'd be looking more for a chair like what I'm sitting in now, maybe.
Now let me cam you again. Okay, so it's rounded, yeah. Yeah, well, maybe the table's better.
Maybe okay.
Maybe.
I would love little benches.
Okay, well, we'll go with little benches. So, are you looking almost for like those little benches that are really plush and then they curl up at the ends?
Kinda, yeah.
So,
and I don't even know what the word is for them, but yes, that's kind of where I'm.
Yeah, let me go on the marketplace and see if I can find something.
Which I know is like dumb specific.
It's almost like a chaise lounger.
Yeah. Although if we didn't want to do that, this is really nice.
Can I need to cam you again? Okay,
yes. These.
Okay. That's okay.
I could see these.
I could see that and the tables.
I could see these and the tables and the plants.
Yes. Yes. Because they're round, they're different than the table. So it's its own little space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll try it.
Let me see, can I fit in that? Sit here. Yeah. This is nice because then people are like sitting there talking. You got your snacks on the table. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. This is it.
All right. Woo! All right, back to Oasis.
Because even the one next to it could have worked too.
Yeah. That could have worked as well, yes.
But you like the ones we're in better.
Well, I don't know. Let's have a seat in the others.
What are you feeling?
I could see either.
I think the ones we were in first are a bit more stylish.
Okay.
So I would still go with them. I think either one of these are fine, but I think the styling of those other ones say a bit more like fashion to me.
Okay.
And,
that works for me.
You know, I like a little bit of fashion.
You do love a little bit of fashion.
Okay. So I don't need to look for little benches now?
No, I think we're good. Let's go put them out.
All right.
No, don't search places for Oasis. That's not going to get me anywhere.
Do you need me to teleport you?
I found it.
Okay.
Hello.
I'm going to go check on Mari and Birdie.
All right. So let's do this over here.
Oh, I love the bot talking. I don't know if you're able to see it. Like, I'm like, how's everything going in here? And Mari's like, hi, mommy. Everything is super duper fun. I'm just bouncing and looking for adventures. Yay. And Birdie goes, everything is going splendidly, Consuela. Mari has been happily immersed in a world of stories and imaginative play. We've built a magical fort and are preparing for a grand adventure. The atmosphere is filled with laughter and creativity. If there's anything specific you'd like me to focus on while you're away, just let me know.
That's lovely.
Oh.
That's very fun. Okay.
I love the bots chatting. All right, I'm coming back. Oh, I already like what I see.
Good.
Oh, yes. Even put down a luxurious rug. Did it come with it, or is that the artsy one?
That's one that came with it. I might change it up, though. Not decided yet. I was just grabbing stuff that we had.
Barbie. Reminds me of speech bubbles and IMVU. I like the chat above the avatars. I don't know. That's a feature you can set in Second Life. Because I like to know who's talking. This is the rug it came with?
This is one of the 2 rugs that it came with. The other one was the
Oh,
rounded one. I like this
find this
one.
one, yeah, because it brings
Yeah.
it, like, defines its space.
Yeah, exactly. So this is a special sitting area for special
Yes.
people.
And are you gonna leave the tables on the outside like that, or are you gonna bring them in? Like each one gets its own table? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, I was thinking each one gets its own end table. They're a little too far away for them to be, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it. I like how this goes.
Yeah. This is more just like a conversation, chatting, reading something. And they have sequences. Interesting.
I think I can work on my laptop.
There you go.
Earth design. I can also be eating, which is what you prefer. So, but there's no.
Right.
Isn't that giving me food? Oh, here we go. Can I edit this up? Yep. It's like tours like, here, sit down, have a meal. I'll finish decorating. That's perfect. You gotta feed the baby. I love this. Wow, this room is really coming together nicely.
It is.
So what are you doing now? What are you putting? Oh, you got some art.
Yeah, we'll see if this works out or not. I'm not sure yet.
Can you make the metal silver? Is it good? Well, gold works too. That's fine.
Well, probably.
Perfect cozy nights and wine. That's a nice table.
Let's see, and push it back so it's here. Center it up underneath this. There we go. Okay, and then this probably wants to come down a little bit. Okay, now we try and get these. I wish that it had just a HUD, because this is a little. Also, apparently I need to put something in it to get rid of the hover text. Is that what's happening?
It says all of my contents are in your inventory. You may delete me now, so.
Oh, there's a box just on the ground, I see. Got it. Okay, so me. Okay, so that's white up there. Okay, so that
can you
is
make
white
the
on white.
circles gold?
Maybe. It's unclear until. That's goldish. Okay.
That's gold.
Okay. Do you like gold on the mirror, or do you want to try for something else there?
Let's see what the options are.
Okay. You know, it has gold, green, purple, red, silver. There's a black.
I think the gold it was. It's probably good.
Okay, let me see if I can get back to that.
There.
There.
Yep, that works because it ties into the gold accents.
Yep.
Love the snake. Is there a snake in the middle? Is that a snake?
Well, it
Snake-like.
kind of looks like a snake. It's. Yeah. I don't think it is explicitly a snake, but it's what. It's definitely what you can see. Okay, so then add to unpack. Okay.
And then are you going to be using the modular things? Is that what's next?
Yeah, I'm going to try. Let's see what we can do with this. dear. Hmm. These are not going to get a lot of space out of this, I don't think.
Did they even turn white?
They do. They do.
And can you empty them?
Yes, I think so. Okay. So let me just put out the grouped set so we can see what
Okay.
we're working with. Okay. So this is what we're working with overall.
Okay.
Now, we don't need the TV unit for sure.
Right.
This unit right here feels the closest to like a china hutch.
Okay, the one you pulled
Or a
out.
cabinet. Yeah, that I pulled out.
I like the one that looks like it goes in a corner, the one that's next to it.
Uh-huh.
But it doesn't really have to go in a corner, right? That's just the way that the shelves are cut.
Right, so...
Like, I like those, like, I like that unit. I like both of what you have out.
Okay. Let me see what happened. First of all, let me see if I can change it to white.
It's almost like if you could set that to flank the door, but it doesn't have like a reverse, right? That one shelf.
It does, actually.
Oh, it does?
Yes. We can flank the door, but I'm curious. Do we want... Okay, let me see what we can do over here. So you're thinking flanking the door where they are kind of... Let me just test this out.
I'm just curious what it looks like, if it's going to make that wall with the door too heavy.
So we can
It's too big, right?
Well, I can make it not.
Well, wouldn't you want it to go floor to ceiling? So it's almost like we'd have to lose the end piece and just use the center piece on either side of the door, or use the other piece for variety so that they're not exactly the same.
Right. So we could do...
Because the other piece, you said this centerpiece one here is the one that you thought was most like a china hutch?
Yeah, I think so.
Because the other thought would be to put it on the wall where the mirror is and move the mirror over. Because that wall has more space.
Okay, so let me try something like that. Let's pivot this and bring this to here.
And then you have a little bit more room to work with. And then perhaps you could do like a unit where you put a mirrored piece on the end of that. So it's like, you know what I'm talking about?
I do. Un momento.
And then Barbie, I'm not sure what you're saying. Something about hide the doorway, put sliding door. Riots?
We're not changing the doorway.
No, we're not changing the door. I like the door.
Okay, so at this point, in this position, I think we can fit in cabinet 2 if we wanted to. And I can bring that flush to the wall.
Yeah. And then we have kind of like a place to put like plates when we get plates.
Yeah. Now let me go ahead and unfortunately delete all of these and start over because those are going to be really difficult to horizontally align if I'm not moving them all as one, and I don't want it to be, you know, half-assed. So we do away with that, we do away with that, we bring this and all of its parts over here. And that should be... It's not. Why is it not?
It's not what?
It's well, I mean, it's the creator wanted it that way for some reason. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna obsess over it. I'm just gonna leave it be. It's fine. It's close enough. Oh, also this didn't move with it. Oops.
Oh, so Barbie's saying what she used to do for a secret room. Gotcha. Like sliding bookshelf or something to get to the secret room.
Gotcha. And we'll bring this back. Okay, now to change it to white.
And is that the only colors it has is like that, white or black?
We can tint the white.
Okay.
But otherwise, yes. Those are the two options.
Okay.
So that's what we've got there.
Okay.
So I mean, that's like we're playing music in here, which is I'm not mad at.
Okay, that's fair too. I would still like put some plates in there or something. Like I'd probably take the books off the bookshelves and have like plates.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna save decorating the shelves for later.
Later, for sure.
But yes, I definitely agree with you. Putting more dining room specific things in there is ideal.
Yes.
What is this thing? What did I get? What are you? What are you? Alright, we did get that. Okay, so we also have to... This is the other option besides the rings.
We'll put it along that wall there. The door wall.
Yeah, let me get it to white and see if that's even an option. Very finicky. Okay, there we go. Door wall.
But that center piece also changes to white, right?
Question. Change to something. Oh,
the blue's not bad.
Blue's not bad. All right.
It's just above the ground a little, isn't it?
Technically not.
Oh, I see. It has a little thing. Sorry, I didn't see that.
Still is just slightly hovering, so... But yeah, it's not as much as you're thinking.
No, I like that.
I like it too. Does this belong under the mirror, or?
I think no, because it has that stuff on top. Unless you take the stuff off the top.
I can do that.
Do you think that would go better with them? Is that a light there, or that's just reflecting? What is that? Is that a light?
It's
light.
apparently a little light, yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like that by itself like that.
Okay.
But I think
I'm fine
between
with
that and the little circle, that table, you could put things
We
on
could set
top
up a
of
little
it.
bar thing, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, hold on.
Did you change it again?
No. I don't think so. Did I?
It just fuzzed out for me for a second, so I thought you were changing it.
Okay. Oh, no. And let me see. I got one other thing that I don't know. I don't know.
Was it the bench?
No, it's not the bench. I don't know about this, but I wanted to see what would happen.
Oh. That's fun.
It might be a little crazy. Might not work. It might work.
I don't know. It kind of makes it its own little area. Does it turn gold?
Let's see. Kind of. That's, well, more of a bronzy color. I can keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
If you want. Okay. Okay, black. Silverish. No. I mean, that's...
Does it look like ice cubes?
Yeah, it's like pink and blue and crazy. Okay, let's see. No. Black again. White again. So, it doesn't really go gold, or what I'd consider gold. Huh? Oh.
What about the base?
No.
The base doesn't change at all? It just stays black?
Apparently. But like I said, they might not work. I liked them, so I grabbed them.
That's fun. I don't know if it works for right here.
Okay. I agree. I don't think it does. Let me see about something else. Okay, hold on. What are... What am I looking for? Oh yeah, what is this? I don't remember what this is. This is something that was acquired. Oh yeah,
entryway.
That's right. Entryway, yeah.
All right, Barbie, take your time. Yeah, you can just shove that in the entryway.
Yeah.
The stroller can be moved. I just dropped it there because there was nothing there.
Of course.
Yeah, see, that looks good there already.
Yeah. That looks excellent there already. Stroller didn't even need to be moved much. Just
magic. I noticed, yeah.
Good to go.
And then you have the bench, the entry bench.
Yeah.
Which maybe will fit on the opposite wall.
That's what I was thinking. Did I not? I thought I got it. I didn't get it. I thought I got it. Let me go back. Because I really liked that one. That was at Earth. Okay, be right back. Definitely coming together though.
Yep.
I'm liking the dining room.
Me too.
Okay, there we go. Now I have it. Oh, no.
What's
This
the
won't
matter?
do. I just attached the whole bench to my face. Apparently it's one of those. Okay. Then the question is, yes, good. This stretches. Thankfully. Okay. The other one get the same treatment.
Oh, that looks so nice already.
Yeah. That works pretty well.
So is the light, the mark on the ground is a shadow or what? Or is that a platform? Does it need to be sunk?
Apparently the whole thing needs to be sunk, yeah. Gotcha. There we go.
That is so nice.
Yeah.
Do the lights need to be moved up or do they?
Yeah, I'm trying to adjust the light hangers again. Why is it not? Hello? Hello? What is happening? Stretch.
And then after that, can you put down one of the luxurious rugs in the middle?
Yeah. Yes, I can. There we go. Okay. I don't know what was going. Bump. Bump. Okay, so that should give us lights that are hold out enough.
Mm-hmm. I can turn the lights off.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to feel out if we even want those lights because we do have those others that are right there.
I think it's nice because they're decorative. Like they.
Okay. Well, here's another thought then.
Okay.
What if I did a thing where I said and then moved this to the left. What if I did that?
Because of the lights. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because of the light situation. Also,
Yes.
because that way the entry, you're kind of not. It's a little bit more inviting in this configuration, I feel,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because you're able to look in without being obstructed by this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We'll do that then. Okay, cool. What? You wanted me to do something else while I was here.
Rug.
Rug. Okay. Luxury rugs it is.
Yes. And then I think unless there was anything else you wanted to res, we could probably call it a night.
Yeah,
After
I
the
think we'll need
rugs.
to.
Yeah.
So we had so there are different rugs. They have the
There was
square
a
one,
circular
rectangle one, circular one. Yeah. You want just a circular one?
Well, let's see them all. And their patterns don't change. There was a few different patterns, right?
Patterns do change if if I hold and click on them.
Mm-hmm.
I suspect they all have
The same
Same
patterns, yeah.
Oh, let's look at the circular one. So we got a sneaky snake.
Uh-huh.
Got geometric.
Mm-hmm.
Or geometric.
Mm-hmm. That.
Ooh. Yeah.
That looks
Yeah.
amazing, but keep going. Okay, moon.
Okay. Yeah. And then we're back to the start. So moon?
Yes, please.
Let's see what the other ones do with the moon pattern.
Okay. Do they get bigger?
Yeah, we can resize them. Okay, the moon is clearly made for the round one.
Mm.
Let me remove these two. Do you want this centered up and large?
Yes, please.
Okay, let me...
It needs to
And
turn.
how do you want the moon oriented?
I want the little moon, the crescent, like facing the right. So the crescent
Facing...
opening to the right.
Okay.
Yes.
Nudge it back a little bit. A little bit more. Okay, that's pretty good for that. Then we'll do that, and then we'll do embiggen.
Welcome back, Barbie. We're just putting the final touches on the rug. And this is where we're going to call it. I'm wondering, though... Go ahead. Well, this one is good. But if you could put down one of the other rugs in front of the couches by that window. Like the more rectangular rug.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay,
this looks
good here.
Yes.
Now, do we want to darken this floorboard at all?
Oh. Do you feel like it needs to be darker? Go ahead and play with it.
Either that or I want to get a darker rug, because they had a dark version of this. This
but wasn't it just black?
Well...
I recall it was either black or white.
Okay, that might be the case.
So darken the floor. Go ahead.
Let me darken the floor, because, yeah, I feel like it needs it. Oh. Let's see if I can kind of match the wood. That almost matches that wood. Maybe a tad more. Does it need more red?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A little. That's close, but it's not quite there.
Yeah. Oh.
No. Oh, that's... I'm gonna stop on that for the moment.
Okay.
Oh, I was looking at the other wood. I didn't realize this one was so light colored. Let me... do a thing. We'll slightly darken this up too. Okay. Oh, that's... That's something. I'm probably going to revisit the colors a little bit, but
Yeah. Oh,
we'll do
she's
for now.
asking if the rug is tintable, is what Barbie's asking.
Yes, the rug is probably tintable. Yeah, well, maybe. It's a very PBR rug, so let's see what that even does, because I genuinely don't know. 204, 204, 204. Okay, so if I just like go crazy and go over here, what does this do? Nothing. That's what I was afraid of. So maybe it's tintable, but also maybe it's not. Oh wait, I need to be on this tab to tint it. Got it. Yes, it is tintable.
I like it being white though.
I do too. But this makes it kind of pop a little bit more, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
So then my only other ask before we go is to put the rectangular one down up here.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And even in that pattern might be okay. I like that one.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So let me turn my camera around. We can stay right here, I suppose. Let's go to a better, let's go back into the other room that you've worked so hard on today.
Okay.
Which is here. Where should we stand in here to sign off?
Maybe in front of this window.
Okay. All right, let me turn my camera around.
Oh, I mean, that looks pretty nice.
All right, so here we are.
What a nice dining room.
I know, you did such a nice job. It's very fancy. The space is filled nicely. So, yeah, I just, it's like completely done. I mean, again, it's like this, like the other rooms, right? Like it's
the core of it is
basically
done,
laid out,
and then
right?
it just needs some detail work. So
Yeah.
put stuff on shelves. I see a wall still that wants a little bit more stuff.
Yeah.
I want to put like maybe like one of those drink cart things over in front of the accent wall. There's just different things, but
I agree with you.
The core of it is here, I feel, and it looks great.
No, it does look great. I'm hearing extra sounds, but then I'm realizing it's Mari in the other room, like being a DJ or something.
Yeah,
Is she being a DJ right now?
She is absolutely being a DJ.
Is she stealing the show? Let me zoom her.
Yeah.
There she goes. Yep. Mari's DJing it up. I'm like, what media do I hear?
Yep.
Mari's stealing the limelight right now.
She's playing us out.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
I'm on her right now. I gotta give her a moment. Hang on.
Yeah, she's definitely having a moment.
I'm just watching her. Give me a moment.
Of course, of course.
Oh, she's done. Show's over. All right. Back to us. Well, all right, tour. I think you did amazing tonight. It just really came together very nicely.
It always does when we work together. Like like I always say, it comes very naturally when I'm working with you on stuff.
Yeah. I'm very pleased with how this room has turned out.
Me too.
I think when we tackle decorating next, what do you think you're going to be ready to tackle?
Well, so we've got that thing where I don't know if we were calling that like a bedroom or what, but
Well, we have a
Front right
bedroom.
room.
Yes.
Yeah. So
And
I'd
like
like
I
to
said,
set that up maybe.
okay, because I do have a bed for it.
Okay.
And that's about it. So, um,
Okay.
so I'll
And
probably res that bed out so you can get an idea and see if it works. Maybe
yeah,
it doesn't. I don't know.
and we might tap. I mean, Earth definitely had bedroom sets, so we wouldn't be able to do the
Yes.
flower one. That one's a bit
No. I like how
much,
you're
but
telling me that already, like you know. Like I know you're gonna choose that giant flower one, and that's not gonna work. No, actually, I chose a bed already because it's a family bed, so it like
okay.
lets the child avatars on there.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And so I'm hoping it seemed nice enough to me, so I'll res it out, and just kind
Yeah.
of put it in that space so you have an idea.
Yeah.
But I think it seems like you're working the perimeter rooms before you circle back into the grand ballroom to do
Yeah.
anything in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
I'm intimidated by that, so I'm saving that for last.
And then there's landscaping that needs to be done
There is going to be
outside.
some landscaping. Yeah, like behind us, we got to do something
Yeah.
about this.
And I'm looking at our object count, our capacity, and we still have 742 prim available, which
Which is excellent. Yeah.
fantastic.
We've been
So,
fairly efficient so far,
yeah.
relatively speaking.
Yeah.
So,
So
but that's of course, I don't want to run too far with that because that's before we add like the detail work, which we're probably not going to like cam the detail work because it's more stuff that we just do.
yeah.
Or I mean, it's probably not going to be a stream because that's more just like, hey, we got this thing, let's find a place for it.
Yeah.
It's we do that a little bit more opportunistically over time. It's just a process.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we still at least have a bedroom to do and the common room.
Yeah.
I think there's probably some bathroom stuff we need to do.
Yeah, we need
A
to do
little
some
bit.
bathroom stuff. We need to do a little bit more in that entryways that we're calling the common room.
No, the common room is where the couches are. But the
big room.
entryway is the entryway. But the ballroom is what I call the common room. That's the like where we're gonna have some seating, where people hang out.
Yeah.
So
okay,
I'll keep calling it the ballroom for you because I know that's what you've designated it in your mind.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, bedroom. A little touch up on the bathroom. Those I think we'll be able to do on the same day because not much to do that. I do want to find like a kids eating area for the kitchen.
Right. Yes. So the kitchen needs a little bit more. We may have to go back to some of the kids stores to find that. Yeah.
And we might be able to find something at was it I forget what the place is. We bought a bunch of things there recently,
Bijou.
and it had like the Bijou. Okay, that's
that's what I thought.
They
you
might
started
have
to
something.
Say. Yeah, I think they did.
Okay.
So Bijou was probably my top pick for like kids furniture, but I think there were some others that I didn't get to go to that I had on my list. So we can circle back to those and trying to define that kids dining space for sure. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. So, were those your closing thoughts? Should I just thank everyone now?
Yeah.
All right. So obviously I want to thank Barbie, who's been super chatty in the chat, which I love. Thank you for doing that, Barbie. We also had Stacy Lynn at the start, Kala, Jolene, Suri was here, and then I think, it was Barbie after that. As I scroll.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, so thank you those folks who were in the chat with us live. We appreciate that. And then for anyone who catches us later, thank you for spending some time on our video, our stream. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with friends. We appreciate that deeply. We are working toward 500 subs to get Tour to decorate in a Speedo. Or do something in a Speedo. But 500 is going to be fabulous. We were going to do a music video, right? So we'll have a Tour Speedo music video for 500 subs, which will be amazing. So we're not that far off. We need, last check, it was on about like 41 subs. So make sure you share it far and wide so we can get that dance video of Tour in a Speedo. I know the metaverse wants it. So All right. So, all right, Tor, take us out.
Okay, we'll see you in the next one.